Welcome to a Return to Oneness. My name is Eddie, and I help people open their hearts. This episode is how to change what you see. And the quote that will be used for this episode comes from the book, Return to Oneness. And the quote is, "What you see in another, you but strengthen within yourself." This quote is merely another way to interpret the spiritual law of belief, which simply is thoughts and feelings create beliefs, and beliefs determine how an experience is seen and interpreted. In other words, your beliefs call forth the witnesses which but act to strengthen your beliefs. For you can but see what you believe to be true and real regarding yourself, others, and the world. For example, if you have a fear, which is nothing more than a belief, of becoming homeless, and you see a homeless person on the street, your fear will be strengthened. Likewise, if you see a child laughing and playing and having a grand old time at it, you will strengthen joy and lightheartedness within yourself. It really is this simple. Yet, if this is true, then how can you change or interpret differently the things you see? The answer is not a complicated one at all. And the answer lies in this: do not judge anyone or anything for any reason. For judgments always strengthen within you the same trait you judged against. For instance, if you judge someone for being what you believe to be hypercritical of everything, which simply means you believe that a certain person always criticizes anyone and anything he or she meets or experiences, then by your judgment, you have strengthened your own critical nature. For in truth, you were being just as critical as the one you judged against. Is it possible to change what you see? Oh, yes, it is. But in order to do so, you must find and uproot all the beliefs which keep you locked into the same experiences, thus belief patterns. All you need is look around you. What do you see? How do you interpret it? What meaning does it have to you? If you see something you don't like or wish you could change or could be different, then ask yourself, what belief do I have that causes me to see and interpret this the way I do? Understand, you will have to be rigorously honest with yourself. But once you recognize the belief, then you can simply choose again. In that moment, say to yourself, I choose to see this differently. I choose to let go of this limiting belief for one that will allow me to see and interpret this differently. For example, if you find yourself anxious over something you believe is going to happen, recognize you are seeing something in the future which is fearful to you. For anxiety is just another word for fear. And the moment you recognize your anxiety, say to yourself, I recognize this is fear. I choose to be in peace by releasing this fear. I am safe in this moment, here and now. I'm not in the future, and I trust that whatever happens in the future will be good. Come then, to let this day be the one where you know that what you see in another or within the world is strengthened within you. Let this day then be the one where you choose to see only love within everyone you meet. For you will be but strengthening the love within your heart. Choose wisely then, for what you see in another, you are but strengthening within yourself. Thank you for listening, and always remember, you are loved, and you are love itself. Peace, love, and joy to all.